Everything's completely okay. We win? I guess? We win, right? We win. Hey, let's play a video game. Let's play. Have you checked the prices on used SpaceX rockets? Asks Speclad. What a great idea. So you can see we have over 1,000 food and an entire 68 gold. I also have 99 and Noxon board. There we go. Skiff. I'm gonna go to the Dungeon of Deceit. I'm gonna go to the Dungeon of Deceit. I checked Kelly Blue Book, and my current car is worth a spicy $2,000.
Yeah. How long have you had that thing?
It is a 2003 Toyota Echo. The thing is, like, my strategy is buy a new car when your car stops working, but my other strategy is never drive for any reason, so my car will never stop working. Does it still have doors? Yes, Jason, it still has doors. Although it has no power locks, does not have power windows.
I was just about to ask that.
In 2003, you could buy a car that didn't have powered windows, and this one does not. It has those keys. Let me try to explain this to you, because I think a lot of people won't know what this is. These keys that have no electronic components at all. They're just a hunk of metal in a particular shape. And that's all the key is. Having the key near the car doesn't do anything. You have to, like, take the key and put it into this hole in the car, it's called a keyhole. And, like, the shape of the key and the shape of the hole match, and then the car go. And that's how keys used to work.
What? Is that why that little icon on my phone for that one unlock app is in that weird shape?
It's this weird shaped piece of metal. It's supposed to like, yeah. That's. It's sort of like the save icon that looks like this weird, like square. That's also yeah.
And the photo icon
Alzarath,
that looks like
this is a 2003 Toyota Echo. Of course it has a tape deck. Cassette deck. It does not have a CD. Wait, I think it actually does have a CD player. There it is. We've been talking about ancient cars for long enough that I have made it to the Dungeon of Deceit. Now, in spite of my best interests, I am going to try this in Commodore 128. It's not gonna work, but I'll try it.
Here we go!
Needs a CB radio. Needs 8-track. Yell. Phallax.
Phallus.
Phallus axe.
Sounds painful.
Sounds painful. Okay, into the Dungeon of Deceit. You know what that means. Oh, that means please insert dungeon disc. I should pay attention to the screen and not just the other screen. Dungeon. L. Does it mean you will only speak in lies until you get out? Says Speclad in chat. I think we're supposed to be bringing not deceit to the dungeon. I don't know. Okay, we're facing east. Let's ignite a torch.
Now, first question, can you get out of here? It is a ladder up.
Ack. None of this. Facing east. There we go.
It is a ladder up, which makes me think you can get out.
Yeah. If you don't recall, viewers, we had trouble getting out of the other dungeon, but there were many other concerns too, So, like, this has a way. Ooh, secrets. Can you translate?
Yes, I can.
Reminds me of TES Arena for some reason, says Speclad. Sure.
Language. TT, bottomless pit.
Oh, cool. Bottomless pit. Maybe let's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is the Dungeon of Deceit, though.
Does this game have a recall spell or something? Ask Elven Sorcerer in chat. I mean, there's like up and down and exit, if that's what you mean. So we can get out, probably. Not that I have any of those. That would involve planning. A pit trap. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Cool. Just fell down 2 levels. Great.
Yes,
great.
Yes, you did.
But there is a fountain, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and search this fountain. The direction. How do I interact with the fountain?
All right, let's see if I can find the...
Oh, you always have to look in a direction. Okay.
All right. Where are the controls? Where's the list of controls that...
You find nothing hidden on the fountain. Talk to it, says Jason in chat. Oh, okay, so you have to look, but you have to be looking ahead. That's weird. Bad taste. Okay, so that was just a pain fountain. Pain found. I don't know how to spell. And I apparently think there might be a 0 in that word. I, of course, can't get out of here, but, I can explore anyway. Okay, we just fell into another pit trap. Awesome. Everything's going fine. Everything's going real good, and in no way problematic. Okay, the pit trap was actually 1 away from where I have it marked. Oops. Let me quickly mark the pit trap correctly. You see, a less fortunate adventurer. I don't know. I feel like...
yeah, that's one way of putting it.
I feel like we're kind of equally fortunate. It remains to be seen. Okay, search the skeleton, and it crumbles away. Neat.
Again, I remind you, this is the Dungeon Deceit. I expect there to be a lot of false things in here.
Huh. This looks like a ladder both up and down. Let's climb it up. Did I tell you to enter the room? Okay, apparently I involuntarily... Oh, this is a room you climb into.
Huh.
What is that helicopter noise in the background? Asks Elvin in chat. I think you're talking about the disc loading sound. This emulator emulates the disc loading sound. Okay, so I guess I'll just label this battle room and maybe try and just leave, because I can't get past that blue barrier anyway, because I don't have that spell, probably. Yeah.
Speclad says he's Temmie.
Neat. Boy, it's gonna take a long time to leave if this is... Oh, cool! Great. So they can possess us. So we're screwed then. Oh, it opened itself! Damn it! I've made a terrible error. Well, maybe not, because I think I probably need to get out of here.
I think you probably need to get out of here.
Everything's great. Everything's going completely fine and in no way bad. Cool. Okay. Everything's like fine. Everything's going completely okay and in no way very bad. Okay, you just manifested out of nothing. Cool, cool. By the way, I can do this now. No I can't. No I can't. No I can't. Okay. Okay, Gweno is asleep, and Jana is dead. But other than that, going pretty good.
Gweno is dead.
Now, do we just lose, or do I get to continue as the players who did escape? I get to continue as the players who did escape. Well, I think that mostly went fine.
Everything is fine.
That was okay. That wasn't...
That wasn't bad.
Everything's great. Everything's totally okay and in no way a problem.
I wouldn't describe that as bad.
Cool. So if I could get up there, I could get up there, but I of course can't because there's nothing to climb. So we understand now that yeah, there's like pits and there's whatever else there is. And there's bats. It's the best possible outcome by Bard's Tale standards, says Specklad in chat. But it's not Bard's Tale. It's, I don't know, better, maybe? That's a lot of bats. Okay, 1 second. I had to fix the thing that I said worked, but apparently doesn't. Settings. Hotkeys. Speed CPU 200. Yeah, it's not set. What the hell, game? Speed CPU 100. Oh, it saves hotkeys to a different file. Weird. Wait, does leaving the battle work now, or is it that you haven't won a single battle yet? Specklad, I haven't won a single battle, and we're about to figure out what happens if you run away, whether this actually works in Commodore 128 mode. Look at that, double speed! Double speed complete with very good double speed music.
Very good.
That's right, Jason. Bravely bold Sir Elf ran away. Everything's fine. Technically, it should be Lady Elf. Expect that. It's working. It's working. We're still here. It's working.
Yeah, I think Destard is, well, maybe it was just not even Destard. Maybe it was just the same bug that you've run into in other cases.
Yeah. Bear in mind that we can't escape here, so this is just exploration regardless. So it's just all squares then? It's just all squares? Everything is squares? Everything is squares. It's just all squares. And
it's the dungeon deceit.
Torches.
Deceit means squares.
Deceit does mean squares. I forgot about that. Okay. Forgot to mark this as up. Well, let's go down again. Everything's totally fine. It's not the 5th, Jason. It's just V. Elf V is Elf V. We can take him. We can take him. Particularly if we attack our own friends. Don't actually attack your own friends. Don't attack your own friend. Thank you. Elf is fine. Elf is fine. How dare you question me? Or by you, I mean myself.
How dare I question?
How dare I question me? The battles are really, like, 30 to 50% more playable in double speed. Not, not playable. Let's not go crazy here, but they're 30 to 50% more playable. I mean, it is just about possible that Elf might even survive this. It's not likely. So, Specklad, the problem is, the way the keyboard reading works, if you go too fast, then, like, even the fastest click of A you can possibly manage will actually attack twice, which isn't what you want, because then you can't actually control all your characters. So, going quadruple speed is not actually a further improvement. It, in fact, makes things considerably worse. I think we're gonna win.
Sure looks like it.
I can manage to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. That's right.
LV is technically still alive.
That's right, Jason. I'm overclocking my Commodore 128. Now let's see if it dies here. Seems pretty dead. Nope, just took that long to decide what it was doing. Everything's fine. Everything's completely fine. And weirdly, I like it. Which way you exit the battle room decides which way you go, which is quite interesting. Rest, please. Wow, now I have 13. Are you kidding me? That's how much that resting... Wow. Elf went from 10 to 13 HP. Can you bring back dead characters, asked Jason. Yes. Yes. But it's probably expensive. Ooh, it's not squares. But it is a pit trap. 2 pit traps. Well, at least there's a treasure chest here. Get 24 food, 11 gold, 2 keys, 1 gem, 3 torches, a blue potion, and scroll B! Oh, cool! Well, at least we got treasure.
Oh, is it a non-ladder? Well, this is just one of those pitfalls, right?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what you do. Well, you probably don't have enough magic to use the teleport spells.
Well, you almost certainly need Mandrake or, Mandrake Linux.
But you could buy those.
Oh, that's right! You can just buy those! I forgot, they're just in a store.
Also, I don't know that the up and down you do need. Let me check. Downward move, moss and silk. Upward move, moss and silk.
I probably have that. What about Elvin in chat? He knows Mandrake. He or she, sorry, knows Mandrake Linux Gaming Edition. Yeah.
Up is UP. Wow, up is UP.
Great. So the like full exit the dungeon spell then is definitely going to take Mandrake Linux Gaming Edition, right?
Oh, let me see. Is there a full exit the dungeon spell?
Oh, I just assumed because in the last game there was exit.
Me too. I do not see one. Yeah, I don't see one. So it may just be that there's only up and down.
Oospore! It was silk
Oospore.
and moss?
Moss. Yep.
The thing is, up is a pit trap, so presumably if I go up, I'll just be at that...
step and
I
then
can't
up.
step. Look, everything is blocked off. There's nowhere I can go.
Oh. Well, try it and see, I guess. I mean, only one way to find out. Failed.
Oh, failed. Oh, it failed, though. Failed. Is there a spell? Okay. There's no way that, like, if you fall into this pit trap, you're just, well, it is Ultima. It could be that
I
you
was
fall into
thinking
this
the
pit
same
trap,
thing.
You're just screwed.
You're just soft locked.
Is there, like, move through walls?
So, I'll tell you all the spell names. Cure Poison, Awaken, Magic Missile, Light, Heal. Unlock, Repel Undead, Locate, Call Animal, Wind Change. Wall of Fire, Wall of Poison, Blink, Wall of Sleep, Ball of Flames, Great Light. Dispel Field, Downward Move, Protection, Protection Field, Upward Move, Reveal. Magic Lock, Insect Swarm, Magic Unlock, Sleep, Quickness, Great Heal. Charm, Negate Magic, Tremor, Confuse, X-Ray. Poison Wind, Fear, Peer, Clone, Invisibility, Kill. Time Stop, Flame Wind, Resurrect, Cone of Energy, Summon, and Gate Travel.
So
Gate Travel is the only thing that could potentially be anything, but that, of course, does take Mandrake.
You should try Call Animal Wind Change, says Speculated Chat. Reveal and one of the other ones made me think about the fact that there are probably false walls, which is awful. Elvin,
Nightshade
Lord
Reveal.
British is very dead, but if I die, I do just revive magically. Let's search some of these probably false walls. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How dare I think anything else?
It's interesting because in the previous games, I think if you just walked into them, it would reveal them. You didn't actually have to search for them.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. Jason wants me to cheat. No cheating. Oh, if you press down, it searches here. Okay. That's nonsense, but whatever. Okay. What do you mean, what? Do I just walk into the door? Apparently, I just walk into the door.
Yeah, I think that's standard.
Am I? I'm in the doorway.
You're in the doorway.
Yeah, okay.
What about Karina Drawfee, Lucy?
What about Karina Drawfee, Lucy? Okay, well, time to die. We know what those are. How about I just don't go that way?
You don't want to fight trees.
I don't want to fight trees. Quite reasonably, I think. Huh. What's the plan then, says Elvin in chat? Die. I mean, I'm not planning on succeeding. Huh. This is just rats and one amoeba thing, but I'm very dead. I'm profoundly dead.
You're not surviving this this encounter, but you did learn that dungeons aren't as game-breaking as they seemed at first.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow the left wall, because to do anything else would be a sin. Oh, the will-o'-the-wisps will more wisps into existence. Cool. I mean, Elf is dead. Elf is deceased. We just had to accept that fact. Oh, even better. Who possessed Elf? Who's here possessed? What, the will-o'-the-wisps? Are you possessing Elf?
Potentially. I guess C stands for charmed.
C stands for, crap.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Katrina's
C stands
also
for good luck.
possessed. We don't need more than one surviving character, technically, so we'll be fine. Everything's great. It's exploration, okay? We're exploring. It is, you've still learned things if you've explored, so it's still valid. Everything's fine. Great! Everything's fine.
The fact that there we go. Finally, they killed Elf.
Everything's completely okay. We win? I guess? We win, right? We win. What?
Everything is fine. As you can tell, everything is fine.
Why did it load I guess it just loaded me out of the battle room. Right, so that it could load more. An unending darkness engulfs thee. Thou hast found refuge. No evil lives here, only peace and darkness. But thy slumber is disturbed. Someone shouts, Fortis Fortuna Aventari! There's a peal of thunder! Thou hast strayed far from the path of the Avatar by dying. Seek now to renew a life of virtue, lest thy soul pass finally beyond my reach. Strange words are intoned. They weren't that strange.
I wonder if the fact that he says thou hast strayed far from... I wonder if that is related to all of the bad things that you've been doing.
Possibly. Vertigo.
Also, are you starting, like, multiple levels lower? Is that what's going on?
That's what I just was about to say, but then Katrina had 60, and I thought maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I just start hurt, but I don't know. I'm going to have to examine.
It could also be that you start N levels lower, where N is some constant.
Cool! Level 1! Awesome! That's what I wanted, video game. Thank you! Level 1, level 1, level 2...
Yeah.
Level 1.
I wonder if the number of levels you lose is related to your, like, how you're good or bad you've been.
I doubt it. It's probably just
some constant.
You died.